Okay, so now that the red's complete, let's go ahead and flip it upside down so we have the orange on top, and let's look for some easy pickings here. Simple 3 cycles, okay, and I noticed that this orange white can go right here. Okay, simple 3 cycle, 1 2 3. Okay, let's knock this out of the way, put this piece in this position, return, and that piece is now placed correctly. Okay, so it's just as simple as that. If you turn the cube, I can see that this piece right here, this orange blue, and notice that I'm going for if I hold it like this, I'm looking for a 3 cycle between here, here, and here, or here, or in here. So either 1 2 3 or backwards 1 2 3. Okay, so in this case it's backwards 1 2 3, or I could just turn it like this and make it forwards 1 2 3. It doesn't matter, right? So let's take this piece and put it in this position by simply doing one turn, just like this. Okay, and I got 1 2 3 pieces. However, this piece is already placed correctly, so I can't just do 1 2 3 without knocking this piece out. So let's rotate this piece into this position. Okay, so that was 2 rotations. First rotation was over here, second rotation was over here. This piece needs to go into this position, so down, down, up, up. Okay, undo this rotation, and then undo this rotation. Okay. Ooh, I did mess that up somehow. Okay, no big deal. I did knock one of these pieces out, but I'm not really terribly worried about it because it just went right here. So I do one cycle like that, just one turn like this, all right, and I have a 3 cycle between here, here, and here. All right, so down, down, up, up. Okay, and that piece is placed correctly again. So sorry about that. I don't know. Yeah, I just confused myself right there, but no big deal. Okay, so let's do another 3 cycle. How about this piece going right there? 3 cycle between here, here, and here. Okay, so put the correct piece in the correct position. Up, down, and down. Okay, and that piece is now placed correctly. And notice, I don't care about anything else other than just the top. Okay, I don't care about these positions or these positions or these positions or these 2 positions just yet. Just want to get the oranges complete. Okay, so just simply rotating the cube just a little bit just to get a good perspective. I know that this piece needs to go here, obviously, because this one's already placed correctly. Let's get this into a 3 cycle, okay? And this piece and this piece can be just simply turned, just like that, okay? So now I've got a 3 cycle between here, here, and here. Let's move this piece out of the way because this piece needs to go here. Let's just move it out of the way with another dud piece. Okay, up, down, and down. Okay, and then undo the initial setup move. And that piece is now placed correctly. This piece can simply go here because we have a 3 cycle between here, here, and here. Okay, so up on this side, down, and down. And just by sheer luck, right, these 2 fell into their correct positions. Again, just because they fell into their correct positions, I still don't care about them at all. They mean nothing to me because I am not concentrating on these pieces. If they remain correct by the time I'm done doing the orange, then great. If they don't, who cares? Because we have not started working on these yet. Okay, so we're missing 2 oranges, one here, one here. There's an orange here, and then there's an orange way back here. Okay, so I know that this orange is in a 3 cycle position. Okay, so it would be 1 2 3. Okay, now this piece is already placed correctly, right? So I don't want to use that piece, and So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this, okay, this piece right here. Okay, because if I do that, then I have a wrong piece here and here, okay? And what I can do is I can just simply turn that. So I have a wrong piece here, I have a wrong piece there, right? And I can just do another another turn. Okay, so let's see how many turns we've done. We've done one turn just to get this into the same rotation as this. Okay, so that's one turn right there, two turns. Okay, and then to take this piece and put it here, that's three turns. Okay, so now I can put this piece here by going down, down, up, up. Okay, I can undo 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that piece is placed correctly. Okay, and I didn't plan it, but now these two fell into correct positions. So not only are these two correct, but these two are correct. Didn't plan it, and I still don't care about it. I really don't care that they're correct. Okay, so now I need to get another 3 cycle going, right? And because I need to get this piece over here, I need to get it from here to here. The first thing I'm going to do is rotate it, okay? So that this piece is now in the same turn radius as this one, okay? So I can turn that, right? So I've got 1, 2, and now I need a 3 cycle. So I need to turn this here. So that's 3, okay? So now 1, 2, and 3. So let's move this down. Oops, careful. Ooh, this cube just felt like it was going to pop. Bring that in, return, and return. Okay, let's return this. We're going to return this, and we're going to return that. Okay, so now the oranges are now complete. So the reds have been unaffected. The oranges are now complete, and we're just working on these two, these two, these two, and these two. Okay, so now that we have most of the cube is complete, the only thing that's messed up is this piece and this piece. So only 2 pieces are messed up, not 3. So you really can't do a 3 cycle without 3 pieces that are incorrect, right? So that means that the cube is now temporarily locked, right? So we need to put it in a solvable state, right? So right now it's unsolvable, so we need to put it in a solvable state. And the way that we're going to do that is by switching 2 like pieces. But which 2 pieces? How do you know which pieces to switch? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to see what how these things move. So if I just turn this side down, okay, and this is the wrong piece here and there's a wrong piece here. If I turn this down, well, then this piece is not really in the same part that this piece is in. Here, let me show you with a better example here. If I turn it this way instead, well, right, this is in the same cycle as this one right here, right? So it's in the same dyno cycle, the outer layer, not the inner layer, okay? Because if I were to do it the other way, if I were to turn this down, well then if I turn this, these 2 are in the inner layers because that's an inner layer and that's the outer layer, okay? And I want them both on the outer layer. So my first clue is not to turn it down this way, but to turn it this way. Okay, so we have them both on the outer layer. Okay, so now that we've established that, we're going to turn this so that we can establish, the beginnings of a 3 cycle, right? Because we don't want to use this as a 3 cycle here. We don't want to go 1, 2, 3. That's ridiculous because that piece is correct, right? And now that we are working on these center pieces, right, these edge pieces right here, I mean, I do care about these, right? And these are correct right here, right? So let's understand that, we're going to try to 3 cycle, but we want to do it in 1, 2, 3 positions. So let's take this, okay, this one and this one. We're going to put this one in a 3 cycle position, this one in a 3 cycle position, and this one in a 3 cycle position. But what exactly am I 3 cycling? Well, remember, the cube is still in an unsolvable state, so I want to switch 2 like pieces. So I want to put this one in this position and this position, right? A 1, 2, 3 cycle. And when I switch these two and fix up the cube, you'll see that we'll end up with a 3 cycle, a regular 3 cycle. So let's take this piece and put it in this position. All right, and remember, we've already done, how many setup moves have we done here? We did the initial setup move, right? To put this piece in the same rotation as this, right? We did 2 setup moves, okay? Now we're going to do 3 setup moves to put that one here and 4 setup moves to put that one there, all right? So we're going to switch this piece with this piece. So down on this side, down on this side, up on this side, up on this side. Okay, let's undo these. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Okay, so that cube is now set up. So how many pieces are now out? Well, we've got 1 piece here. We've got 1 piece here. And we've got 1 piece here. So let's see, is everything else correct? Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3 pieces out now. So 3 pieces sound like a 3 cycle to me, right? So let's go ahead and rotate this so it's in the same turn radius as this one, okay? We don't want to do it the other way because we don't want to do it this way because it won't be in the same turn radius. It'll be in the inner layer. See that? We want to be on the outer layer, just like this. Okay. So we have. So how many cycles was that, or how many turns was that? That was 1 setup move to put it in the same turn radius. 2 setup moves, okay, to put it here and here, and 3 setup moves to put this one in the 3 cycle position. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one needs to go here. So let's knock it out of the way. Put this in. Return this and return this. Okay, so now everything looks like it's been solved pretty good. So let's go ahead and return this, right? That was 1. Let's see. That's 2. And turning that would be 3. And the cube is now solved. Okay, so difficult cube, I know. I understand, and it takes a lot of practice. This does not come overnight. So practice and spatial orientation is key on this cube. Okay, so we'll see you next time on Barry Cubing 101. Take care. Bye.